Good morning everyone. I am Rashmi Singh. Welcome to our Aadhaar ICS YouTube channel. We will cover the national issues, international issues and all the economic affairs, science and tech affairs for your coming BPSC exams. It will include 101 important points for your exams. So let's start with the first topic, that is national issues. National issues, first point. The Saras Food Festival 2022 was organized by Union Ministry of Rural Development in New Delhi. Self-help entrepreneurs participated in the festival and presented their dishes. The festival is named as Saras Food Festival, was organized by the Union Ministry of Rural Development in New Delhi, and it is a self-help entrepreneurs participated in this festival and presented their dish. So in this we have to remember the food festival, that is food festival is named as Saras Food Festival and it was organized by Union Ministry of Rural Development in New Delhi. Okay. Next point, Lance Nayak Manju became the first woman soldier skydiver of Indian Army after she jumped from 10,000 feet. So she jumped from 10,000 feet and she became the first woman soldier skydiver of Indian Army. So she is a famous personality of India. So you have to remember her name. Her name is Manju Nayak Manju. Lance Nayak Manju became the first woman soldier skydiver for Indian Army. Next, Indian Army has started Virangana Seva Kendra for the welfare and grievances redressal of Veer Naris. So this is started by Indian Army. Indian Army has started Virangana Seva Kendra for the welfare and grievances redressal of Veer Naris. Next point is from Gujarat. Gujarat has become the first state in India to launch Jio 5G service. So which state had becomes first state? It's Gujarat, and this is important for your BPSC because this type of questions are basically asked in BPSC exam. All the means these facts are important for all your PT exams, either it's MPPSC, UPPSC, Uttarakhand PSC. All these sections are important for your PT exams because in any exams, in any PCS exam or UPSC exam, you will find 30 to 35 questions from your current affairs section. So we are covering all the important section, that is national, international, economic, science and tech, whatever events are happened in the year 2022 to 23, we are going to cover all these points. Okay. So Gujarat has become the first state in India to launch 5G service. 5G services. Next, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated Doni Polo Airport, the first greenfield airport of Arunachal Pradesh. So what is the name of the airport? That is Doni Polo Airport in Arunachal Pradesh. And why it is famous? It's the first greenfield airport. First greenfield airport launched by inaugurated by Mr. Modi, and the airport is named as Doni Polo Airport. Next, South India's first Vande Bharat Express train started from Bangalore. So it's South India's first Vande Bharat Express train started from Bangalore. Next, world's highest polling station has been opened at Kashi Ganga in Himachal Pradesh. It is situated at an altitude of 15,256 feet. So what is the height of height? It's 15,256 feet. It's in Himachal Pradesh and it's the world's highest polling station. Remember, very important, it's world's highest polling station has been opened at Kashi Ganga in Himachal Pradesh and it is situated at an altitude of 15,256 feet. Next, PM Modi unveiled a 108 feet tall bronze statue of Nanda Prabhu Kepem Gowda, named after the Statue of Prosperity in Bengaluru. So it is named as the Statue of Prosperity. It was unveiled by PM Modi in Bengaluru and the height of the statue is 108 feet and it is made up of bronze. It is made up of metal bronze and it's the statue of Nanda Prabhu Kempe Gowda. Important fact. Next, recently Tamil Nadu notified Kaveri South Wildlife Sanctuary as the 17th wildlife sanctuary. Which sanctuary is notified as? Tamil Nadu Sanctuary notified Kaveri South Wildlife Sanctuary as 17th wildlife sanctuary. It's 17th wildlife sanctuary and it is in Tamil Nadu notified as Kaveri South Wildlife Sanctuary as 17th wildlife sanctuary. Next, from Uttarakhand, Uttarakhand government has decided to shift the High Court from Nainital to Haldwani. Important fact is this: Uttarakhand government has decided to shift High Court from Nainital to Haldwani. Next point is from International Gita Mahotsav is being organized in Kurukshetra, Haryana from 19th November to 6th December. In this, partner state is Madhya Pradesh and partner country is Nepal. So it is organized in Kurukshetra, Haryana from 19th November to 6th December. In this, partner state is Madhya Pradesh and the partner country is Nepal. So these are the important facts. Next, from Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha inaugurated the annual youth festival Sonzal 2022. Its objective is to provide a platform to young artists to showcase their talent. So it was organized in Jammu and Kashmir by the governor. Manoj Sinha inaugurated the annual youth festival named as Sonzal 2022. Its objective is to provide a platform to young artists to showcase their talent. Okay. Next point, from Ministry of Water Resources and River Development organized India Water Week in Greater Noida from 1st to 5th of November, which was inaugurated by President Draupadi Murmu. This year the theme is Water Security for Sustainable Development and Equality. Denmark, Finland, Singapore were the participating countries. So which country participated? It's Denmark, Finland and Singapore. They have participated in this and it's was inaugurated by our president, that is Draupadi Murmu. The Ministry of Water Resource and River Development organized in India Water Week. It is organized as India Water Week in Greater Noida from 1st to 5th November, which was inaugurated by President Draupadi Murmu. And this year, the theme of this year is Water Security for Sustainable Development and Equality. And which country has participated? Denmark, Finland and Singapore. Next, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated India's largest maze labyrinth garden and Mikawai forest at Ekta Nagar on the occasion of Sardar Patel Jayanti, which is based on Japanese technology. So this was based on Japanese technology and it was inaugurated by PM Modi at Ekta Nagar, and it is a garden and forest. The forest is named as the largest maze labyrinth and the garden at Mikawaki forest at Ekta Nagar. The forest name is Miyawaki forest at Ekta Nagar. So PM Modi inaugurated India's largest maze labyrinth garden and Miyawaki forest at Ekta Nagar on the occasion of Sardar Patel Jayanti, which is based on Japanese technology. Next point is from Narendra Modi declared Mangar Dham located in Banswara, Rajasthan as national monument. Mangar Dham is a memorial of about 15,000 tribals who were killed by the British Army. So this was declared as national monument. This is declared as national monument, the Mangar Dham located in Banswara in Rajasthan, and this is a memorial of about 1500 tribals who were killed by the British Army. So remember, this is from Rajasthan and it is known as Mangar Dham. Next, from Karnataka. Investment Karnataka 2022 Global Investor Summit was organized in Bengaluru, which was addressed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So it was addressed by Mr. Modi and it was Investor Summit and it is named as Invest Karnataka 2022 organized in Bengaluru. Next, for the first time in CRPF, two women officers, Annie Abraham and Seema Dhundia, have been appointed as IGs. For the first time in CRPF, two women, Annie Abraham and Seema Dhundia, have been appointed as IGs. Next point, Shilp Samagam 2022 was organized in New Delhi, in which beneficiaries of top corporations have been invited to showcase and sell their handicraft products. So this is known as Shilp Samagam, organized in New Delhi, in which beneficiaries of top corporations have been invited to showcase and sell their handicraft products. Next, Mao Lu Cave in Meghalaya has been listed at UNESCO's one of the first 100 IUGS. What is this IUGS? International Union of Geological Science. International Union of Geological Science, geological sites in the world. So it is in Meghalaya, and it is a cave. Mao Lu Cave in Meghalaya has been listed at UNESCO's one of the first. UNESCO's one of the first 100 IUGS geological sites. It's International Union of Geological Science in the world. So you have to remember the state name, and the cave name is Mualau Cave in Meghalaya. Maulu Cave. It's Maulu Cave in Meghalaya has been listed as UNESCO's one of the 100 IUGS geological sites. Next, recently, Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited was recognized as the most sustainable oil and gas company in the country. Which petroleum? Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited was recognized as the most sustainable oil and gas company. Next point, the world's largest manuscript library is being built in Gujarat for the preservation of manuscript. So it is built in Gujarat for the preservation of manuscripts. It's the world's largest manuscript library is being built in Gujarat for the preservation of manuscripts. Next, the 21st World Congress Astronaut. Its 21st World Congress of Accountants, not astronauts, accountants 2022 was organized in Mumbai, in which was addressed by Union Minister Piyush Goyal. So it was addressed by Union Minister Mr. Piyush Goyal. It was 21st World Congress Accountants organized in Mumbai. So it was organized in Mumbai and inaugurated or addressed by Union Minister Piyush Goyal. Next, Jal Shakti Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat inaugurated the Geo Smart India 2022 Summit in Hyderabad from 15th to 17th November. Its objective is to eradicate poverty, improve the standard of living, and combat climate changes. So what are the objectives? Eradicate poverty, improve the standard of living, and combat climate change. So it was Jal Shakti Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat inaugurated Geo Smart India 2022 Summit. Geo Smart India Summit 2022 in Hyderabad from 15th to 17th November. Its objective is to eradicate poverty, improve the standard of living, and combat climate change. Next, Hornbill Festival 2022 was organized in Nagaland from 1st to 10th December, in which Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar was the chief guest. So it was Hornbill Festival organized in Nagaland from 1st to 10th December. Next, according to the Office of Registrar General of India, maternal mortality rate in the year 2014 to 16 was 130 per lakh, which decreased to 97 per lakh in the year 2018 and 20. So it's the MMR, maternal mortality rate in the year 2014 to 16 was 130 lakh per year, 130 per lakh. Means in the year 2014 to 16, MMR rate was 130 lakh, 130 per lakh, and which was decreased to 97 per lakh in the year 2018 to 20. Next, Kirit Parikh Committee, constituted to determine the gas price, submitted its report to the Ministry of Petroleum. So this question can be asked by giving the matching the columns, such as this committee will be named and the other side what is the purpose of the committee. So it's the committee constituted to determine the gas price, submitted its report to the Ministry of Petroleum. Next, on the lines of one district, one product, the one district, one sport scheme was launched by the government of Uttar Pradesh. So this product was launched by Uttar Pradesh on the line of one district, one product and one district, one sport. Next, on 11 December 2022, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the first phase of Samriddhi Expressway, Maharashtra second expressway between Shirdi and Nagpur. It's the Maharashtra Expressway, it's second expressway in Maharashtra, which is named as Samriddhi Expressway, inaugurated by PM Modi on 11 December 2022. It's Maharashtra's second expressway between Shirdi and Nagpur. Next, India's first drone station has been set up in Meghalaya to deliver veterinary medicine. So it's India's first drone station has been set up in Meghalaya to deliver the veterinary medicines, the medicines which are related for animals. Next, Maharashtra has become the first state in India to announce a separate Divyang department for disabled. It's a separate Divyang department for disabled. So this Maharashtra has become the first state in India to announce a separate Divyang department for disabled. So this all covers your national current affairs. Now we will go through international issues. The Financial Action Task Force has suspended Russia's membership because of Russia's conflict in Ukraine. The Financial Action Task Force has suspended Russia's membership because of Russia conflict in Ukraine. Next, Indo-Canadian Afshan Khan has been named by United Nations as the coordinator of scaling up the nutrition movement to end malnutrition. Indo-Canadian Afshan Khan has been named by the United Nations as the coordinator of the scaling up nutrition movement to end malnutrition. Next, India, France and UAE will explore the possibility of forming a project on clean energy, environment and biodiversity in the Indian Ocean Rim Association. So India, France and UAE, which are the countries? India, France and UAE will explore the possibility of forming a project in clean energy, environment and biodiversity in Indian Ocean Rim Association. Next, H5N1 virus has killed a large number of sea lions and wild birds in Peru. So which virus has killed large number of sea lions and wild birds in Peru? It's H5N1. The United Nations, next point is United Nations 2023 Water Conservation was held in March 2022 from 22nd March to 24th March and its headquarters is in New York. The United Nations 2023 Water Conference. Water Conference was held from March 22 to 24 at its headquarters in New Delhi. So the conference is named as United Nations 2023 Water Conference. Next, in March 2023, Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina inaugurated Bangladesh's first submarine base, BNS Sheikh Hasina. So the name of the submarine is BNS Sheikh Hasina and the Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina inaugurated Bangladesh's first submarine base. Next, Prime Minister of Japan, Fumio Kishida has formally invited the Prime Minister Narendra Modi for the G7 Summit 2023 to be held in Hiroshima. So, PM of Japan invited PM Modi. Who is the PM of Japan is Fumio Kishida has formally invited Prime Minister Modi for G7 Summit 2023 to be held in Hiroshima. Next, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Prime Minister of Australia Anthony Albanese held bilateral talks in New Delhi. Both the countries committed to further deepen and comprehensive strategic partnership. So, PM Modi and Prime Minister of Australia Anthony Albanese held bilateral talks in New Delhi. Next, the International Criminal Court has issued an arrest warrant against Russian President Vladimir Putin, excusing him for being responsible for the war crimes committed in Ukraine. The International Criminal Court has issued an arrest warrant against Russian President Vladimir Putin for being responsible for war crimes committed in Ukraine. Next, the India and Bangladesh Friendship Pipeline inaugurated by PM Modi and Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina through video conferencing. The total length of this pipeline is 131.5 km. The length of the pipeline is 131.5 km, and this pipeline will be used to supply diesel from India to Bangladesh. So this is a India-Bangladesh Friendship Pipeline. It is known as India-Bangladesh Friendship Pipeline, inaugurated through video conferencing, and the total length of this pipeline is, this is important, the length of the pipeline is 131.5 km. This pipeline will be used to supply diesel from India to Bangladesh. The list of 50 best places in the world for the year 2023 has been released by the Time magazine, in which two Indian places, Mayurbhanj and Ladakh, have been included. So the list of 50 best places. The list of 50 best places in the world for the year 2023 has been released by Time magazine, in which two Indian places, that is Mayurbhanj and Ladakh, have been included. You have to remember the name of these two places. Next, on 9th March 2023, the nation's least developed countries summit will held in Doha, Qatar. So, United Nations least developed countries are, the summit will held in Doha, Qatar. Bhutan will not be on the LDC list and will become the 7th country to graduate from the list. So, which are the countries? And this will held in Doha, Qatar. Bhutan will not be in the list of LDC. Means LDC means least development countries. So Bhutan is not in this list and became the 7th country to graduate from the list. Next, India UK Young Professional Scheme. UK government has started Young Professional Scheme. Under this scheme, Indian citizens aged 18 to 30 can live and work in UK for 2 years. How much? For 2 years. So this was a professional scheme started by India and UK. UK government had started Young Professional Scheme. Under this scheme, Indian citizens aged 18 to 30 can live and work in UK for 2 years. Next, India and the World Bank signed $500 million loan agreement for the construction of Green National Highway Corridor project in the state of Himachal Pradesh, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh and Andhra Pradesh. Remember the state which are included: Himachal Pradesh, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh and Andhra Pradesh. So India and the World Bank signed an MOU of $15,000 million loan agreement for the construction of Green National Highway Corridor project. It's a Green National Highway Corridor project. In this, Himachal Pradesh, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh and Andhra Pradesh will be included, and this loan was given by World Bank, and the loan is of amount is $500 million loan. It's $500 million loan given by World Bank to India for the Green National Highway Corridor project. And the state included in this is Himachal Pradesh, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh and Andhra Pradesh. What is the loan? $500 million loan. Next, in March 2023, a magnitude of 7.1 earthquake struck the Kermadec Island region in North New Zealand. So, what is the magnitude? It was 7.1. Earthquake struck the Kermadec Island region in northern New Zealand. This covers our international section. Now we will go through economic portion. Recently, the Import-Export Bank of India provided a line of credit of $458 million infrastructure development in Uzbekistan. How much? $448 million. $448 million for infrastructure development in Uzbekistan. The Import-Export Bank of India. The Import-Export Bank of India provided a line of credit. How much the line of credit is? $448 billion for infrastructure development in Uzbekistan. Next, according to recently released report, by the year 2029, India will become the third largest economy in the world. So India will become the third largest economy in the world. According to recently released report, it was clear that by the year 2029, by the end of year 2029, India will become the third largest economy in the world. So this covers our economic section. Now we will go through science and tech section. Cyclone Gabrielle recently hit Auckland, New Zealand. So the cyclone was in Auckland, New Zealand, and the name of the cyclone was Gabrielle. Next, Saudi Arabia's first female astronaut, Rayana Barnawai, will join fellow Saudi Ali Al Karani on a mission to the International Space Station ISS this year. They will both fly aboard SpaceX Dragon and spacecraft as a part space. So what are the names? The female astronauts' names. Rayana Barwanai will join fellow Saudi. So it's Saudi Arabia's first female astronaut. Saudi Arabia's first female astronauts, Rayana Barnawai, will join fellow Saudi Al Qurani on a mission to be International Space Station, and they will both fly aboard Space Dragon space as a part of space. Next, ISRO successfully launched the second version of small satellite launch vehicle from Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. So ISRO successfully launched the second version of small satellite launch vehicle SSLV-D2 from Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. Next, Union Ministry Nitin Gadkari unveiled Sky UTM, which is the most advanced cloud-based unnamed traffic management system in the world. So it is traffic management system in the world. So which is the most advanced cloud-based? It is the most advanced cloud-based unnamed traffic management system in the world. So what is who has inaugurated? Who has unveiled it? Sky UTM. The Union Minister Nitin Gadkari unveiled Sky UTM, which is the most advanced cloud-based unnamed traffic management system in the world. Next, PM Modi inaugurated Asia's largest helicopter manufacturing facility of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited in Karnataka. So it was inaugurated by PM Modi. It's Asia's largest helicopter manufacturing facilities. So it is Asia's largest helicopter manufacturing facilities of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited in Tumakuru, Karnataka. Next, India's indigenous fighter aircraft stages landed in UAE to participate in its first overseas exercise Desert Flag, a multilateral air exercise to be held in UAE from February 27 to March 17. So in this section, we are covering all the science and defense sections. So India's indigenous fighter aircraft stages landed in UAE. It's landed in UAE to participate in its first overseas exercise in Exercise Desert Flag. So it's India's first indigenous fighter aircraft stages landed in UAE to participate in its first overseas exercise in Exercise Desert Flag. It's a multilateral air exercise to be held in UAE Emirates from February 27 to March 17. Next, on February 19, 2023, India's first hybrid sounding rocket private sector was launched from Pattipulam village in Chenglapattu in Tamil Nadu. So it's India's first hybrid sounding rocket. It's India's first hybrid sounding rocket by private sector was launched from Pattipulam in village Chengalpatti in Tamil Nadu. Next, Martin Foundation in association with Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam International Foundation and Space Zone, India launched Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Satellite Launch Vehicle Mission 2023. So this is Martin Foundation in association with APJ Abdul Kalam International Foundation and Space Zone India launched the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam satellite. The satellite is named as Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Launch Vehicle Mission 2023. So it was Martin Foundation in association with APJ Abdul Kalam International Foundation and Space Zone India launched Dr. APJ Kalam Satellite Vehicle Mission 2023. Now we will cover books and authors. Before that, जिनका भी जेएसएससी सीजीएल में संस्कृत लैंग्वेज एंड लिटरेचर है उनके लिए संस्कृत लैंग्वेज का क्लास स्टार्ट हो चुका है। तो जिन्होंने नहीं देखा है वो वीडियोस वो चैनल पे जाके वीडियोस क्लिक करके देख सकते हैं। एटलीस्ट 5 to 6 क्लास हो चुके हैं जिसमें कि आपका जो वैदिक संस्कृत का इतिहास था और संस्कृत साहित्य का इतिहास था वो सारा कुछ कवर हो चुका है। तो आप उसको देखिए, उसमें ग्रामर पोर्शन और जो भी सिलेबस में मेंशन है वो सारा चीज चल रहा है। तो आप उसको देखकर अपना रिविजन कर सकते हैं। और साथ साथ 25 सेट्स का सेट्स दिया हुआ है, हर सेट में 40 क्वेश्चंस है। तो इसमें 1000 क्वेश्चन कंप्लीट कराया जा चुका है। इसमें 1000 क्वेश्चन विद एक्सप्लेनेशन डले हुए हैं। तो आप वो सब सेट्स देकर रिवीजन कर सकते हैं आपके लैंग्वेज पेपर 2 के लिए। और जिनका संस्कृत लैंग्वेज है उनके लिए ये सारा कुछ है। और पेपर 3 के लिए आपका 15 सेट्स दिया हुआ प्रैक्टिस के लिए, जिसमें 150 क्वेश्चन का सेट्स है। वो सेट्स आपके लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है। और जिन लोगों को लेडी सुपरवाइजर का फॉर्म भरना उनके लिए भी ये बेनिफिशियल होगा कि उनके लिए भी आप जो सेट्स है वो रिवीजन कर सकते हैं। उसमें जो भी आपका सिलेबस है, जैसा कि जीएस है, करंट अफेयर है, झारखंड स्पेशल है, साइंस तो है ही, कंप्यूटर साइंस भी है अलग से 20 क्वेश्चन उसके भी है, मैथ्स रिंग सारा पोर्शन उसमें कवर किया हुआ। तो आप वो सब वीडियोस देख सकते हैं अपने रिवीजन के लिए। अच्छा लगे तो लाइक कीजिए, कमेंट कीजिए। जो भी पोर्शन में आपको प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है तो आप उसमें कमेंट करके पूछ सकते हैं। साथ साथ आपके जीएस के भी पोर्शन का भी डिस्क्रिप्शन भी दिया है और एमसीक्यू फॉर्मेट में भी एक्सप्लेनेशन दिया हुआ है। तो आप वो सारा सेट्स देखकर रिवीजन कर सकते हैं। जीएस में आपका हिस्ट्री, ज्योग्राफी, पॉलिटी सारा कुछ कवर्ड है। तो आप चैनल पे जाइए और जो प्रीवियस वीडियोस है वो सब देख सकते हैं। और साथ साथ बीपीएससी करंट तो आपका चल ही रहा है और प्रीवियस ईयर्स जो बीपीएससी प्रीवियस ईयर्स क्वेश्चंस थे 67 के, 68 के या इससे पहले 62 वाले सारे प्रीवियस ईयर्स क्वेश्चन उसमें दिए हुए हैं। तो आप उसको देखकर रिवीजन कर सकते हैं। ठीक है। Now we are covering the books and authors. The first books and authors, The Boy Who Wrote a Constitution. Author is Rajesh Talwar. Next book, Birsa Munda, Janjatiya Nayak, written by Professor Alok Chakrawal. Next book, Decoding Indian Babudam, Ashwini Srivastav, written by Ashwini Srivastav. Next book, Not Just a Night Watchman. Not Just a Night Watchman, written by Vinod Rai. Now we will go through environment section. According to CO2 emission report released by International Energy Agency, global energy related CO2 emission rose by under 1% in 2022. So it was a CO2 emission report released by International Energy Agency. The global energy related CO2 emission, the emission of CO2 rose by 1% in the year 2022. That means the level of CO2 emission is rise from 1% in 2022. And this report was released by CO2 emission report by International Energy Agency. Next, United Nations and World Meteorological Organization has introduced the World Greenhouse Gas Monitoring Infrastructure, which aims to provide better ways to measure planet warming pollution and help inform the policy choices. So it's the United Nations World Meteorological Organization has introduced the Global Greenhouse Gas Monitoring Infrastructure, which aims to provide better ways to measure planet warming pollution and help to inform the policy choices. Next, Under the translocation project, Gujarat government plans to relocate 40 adult and sub-adult Asiatic lions to Barwadda Wildlife Sanctuary in the state. So under the translocation project, the project is named as Translocation Project. The Gujarat government plans to relocate how much 40 adults and sub-adult Asiatic lions to Barda Wildlife Sanctuary in the state. Next, the Tamil Nadu government has decided to declare Thanthai Periyar Wildlife Sanctuary as the 18th wildlife sanctuary of the state. So what is the name of the wildlife sanctuary? Thanthai Periyar Wildlife Sanctuary as 18th wildlife sanctuary in Tamil Nadu. Next, Gaj Utsav 2023. Gaj means elephant. Will be inaugurated by President Draupadi Murmu at Kaziranga National, Assam on 9th April. So Gaj Utsav 2023 inaugurated by President Draupadi Murmu, and it was on 9th April. It was held on 9th April at Kaziranga National Park. Now we will cover the newly elected Prime Ministers. Australia, Anthony Albanese. New Zealand, Chris Hipkins. Gabon, name of the country is Gabon, and the PM name is Alain Claude Billy Baines. Next, Somalia, Hamza Abdi Barre. Next, Ireland, Leo Varadkar. Britain, Rishi Sunak. Sweden, Ulf Christen. France, Elizabeth Brownie. Slovenia, Robert Golbo. We are going through the newly elected prime ministers. Hungary, Viktor Orban. Okay, now we'll cover the famous festivals. Mela Maghi. It was celebrated on Punjab. Science Literature Festival, Bhopal. Avatar Festival, Rajasthan. Parshuram Kund Festival, Arunachal Pradesh. So these are the festivals celebrated in different states of India. Now we will go through the important days and their themes. The first day is National Science Day, celebrated on 28th Feb, and the theme of the day is Global Science for Global Warming, Global Well-being, Global Science for Global Well-being. Next, World Wildlife Day, celebrated on 3rd March 2023, and the theme of the day is Partnership for Wildlife Conservation. You have to remember the theme of the day also. Now we will go through the award section. Nobel Prize 2022. Physics, it was given to Alain Aspect of France. 3 persons have been given the Nobel Prize for Physics. The first one is Alain Aspect. Second, John F. Clauser, he is from USA. And next is Anton Zenglinger. So means French, USA and Australia. First person is from France, Alain Aspect. Second from USA, John F. Clauser. And third, Anton Zenglinger from Austria. Next in literature, Annie Ernaux, she is from France. Next in chemistry, Caroline R. Bartozzi from USA, Morton Medal, Denmark, and Carrie Sarpless from USA. So 3 persons has been given the Nobel Prize for chemistry. First is Caroline B. Bartozzi, USA, Morton Medal from Denmark, K. Barry Sarpless from USA. Next in medicine, Svante Pääbo from Sweden. Peace, we are going to the Nobel Prizes. Peace, Alice Bialyatsky from Belarus. Alice Bialyatsky from Belarus. And Memorial, Russia. Center for Civil Liberties, Ukraine. So these 3 person or groups have been given. First is Alice Bialyatsky from Belarus, Memorial, Russia, and Center for Civil Liberties from Ukraine. So these awards are of Nobel Prize. Now we will go through conferences. World Dairy Conference was held in Noida. World Dairy Conference held in Noida. World Blockchain Summit, it was held in Atlantis, Dubai. First All India Annual Conference of Ministers of State on Water, Bhopal. first All India Annual Conference of Minister of State on Water. It was held in Bhopal. Next, sports. Shubhaman Gill has become the fifth Indian player and youngest player to score a double century in ODI. Shubhaman Gill has become the fifth Indian player and youngest player to score a double century in ODI. Next, Ishan Kishan is the fastest player to score double century. Ishan Kishan, fastest player to score a double century. Virat Kohli became the first player to score 4,000 runs in T20 World Cup. Who became? Virat Kohli became the first player to score 4,000 runs in T20 World Cup. Next, Indian women's cricket team fast bowler Jhulan Goswami announced her retirement from international cricket. She is the highest wicket taker, 255 in ODIs. So she has announced her retirement from international cricket. She is the highest wicket taker, 225 in ODIs. Now we will go through the important schemes. The first scheme is Panchayati Yojana, launched by Uttar Pradesh to reduce the production of cost of sugarcane and encourage the cultivation of pulses, oilseeds and vegetables to increase the income of farmers. So it's Panchayati Yojana, launched by Uttar Pradesh government to reduce the production of cost of sugarcane and to encourage the cultivation of pulses, oilseeds, vegetables to increase the income of farmers. Next is Chief Minister Residential Land Rights Scheme, launched by Madhya Pradesh. Under this, each beneficiary family will given a pilot of about 600 square feet for the construction of a house. So the scheme is named as Chief Minister Residential Land Rights Scheme, launched by Madhya Pradesh. Under this, each beneficiary family will given a pilot of about 600 square feet for the, it's not pilot, it will be plot. There is a printing mistake. Under this, each beneficiary family will given a plot of about 600 square feet for the construction of house. Next, Ladli Bahan Yojana, launched by MP government. Under this, poor sisters will be provided financial assistance of ₹1,000 per month, which does not come under the ambit of income tax. Ladli Bahan Yojana, launched by MP government. Next, initiatives. Sahars initiative, launched by Tripura government to promote social and emotional learning in government and government aided school. So it was launched by Tripura government for the promotion of social and emotional learning in government and government aided school. Next, Niveshak Didi initiative, issued by India Post Payment Bank, started by the women for to enhance financial literacy. So it was issued by India Post Payment Bank, started by women for women to enhance the financial literacy. That's why it is named as Niveshak Didi. Next, Alt Sarthi initiative, issued by Atal Innovation Mission. This initiative will enable Atal Tinkering Lab ATL to be efficient and effective. So this was issued by Innovation Mission, and this innovative will enable Atal Tinkering Lab. This is named as Atal Tinkering Lab ATL to be efficient and effective. Next, Seva Aapke Dwar 2.0 initiative, issued by Government of Arunachal Pradesh to take benefits of government scheme and services to the people of the state. So this was for Arunachal Pradesh persons, issued by the Arunachal Pradesh government to take the benefits of the government scheme and services to the people of the state. Next, Gaj Mitra initiative, issued by West Bengal to protect the elephants from increasing incidents of human-elephant conflict. Bengal government will appoint 600 local youth at Gaj Mitras. How much? 600 local youth as Gaj Mitras. So it was issued by Bengal to protect elephants from increasing the incidents of human and elephant conflict. Next, One Nation, One Challan initiative, launched by Ministry of Road Transport and Highways to bring all the relevant agencies such as traffic police and regional Transport Office RTOs on a single platform to centralize payment process for the traffic lines. So this was known as One Nation One Challan initiative, launched by the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways to bring all the relevant agencies such as traffic police and regional transport officers on a single platform to centralize the payment process for traffic fines. So all the fines will be taken at in one nation one challan initiative. So this is how we complete our 101 important points for your BPSC PT exams. So watch the complete video, revise it properly, and watch our videos regularly. This will help you to complete your current affairs section, which will include all the sections of national, international, state affairs. These all will be covered here, and in between 101 points means in 101 points we will cover all the current affairs sections. So thanks for watching our channel. Stay tuned for new updates.